What's going on, guys? Today we're checking out the Sidi Shot 2 road cycling shoe, fresh off the boat out of Italy. For the guys who like to see the SKU that I like to always include, mine are a size 47 in this white color, white on white. So the box itself is nothing special, so let's go ahead, open this guy up, and check it out. Ba-da-da! There we go. The inside, we've got some manuals here. Looks like a shoe bag. So that would be pretty cool. I don't know how much I'm going to use it, but there's a bag to store them in. Then we have some information on the cycling manual. Oh cool, some sticker packs. So that's going to go on my park tool stand. That's pretty cool. Or on the toolbox. Or as my buddy Mikey does, he likes to put them on his roof rack. Allen key for adjusting probably the heel, I'm guessing. Shot 2 user manual, so if you don't know how to put shoes on or adjust the techno system, then that's all for you. And then the shoes themselves. Ooh, baby. Let's check these guys out. So in the box, we have one shoe. Get that out. Some paper. Another shoe. So right out of the box, these things look really sharp. We can see the Techno 3 push flex system on top, which is supposedly supposed to eliminate pressure points on the top of the foot, which I think looks really, really sharp. We've got the black logoing on the side here that looks to me like a really nice high gloss finish, which looks really, really sharp contrasted with the lightness of the white. And then on the inside of the shoe here, we can see a ton of ventilation to keep you cool on those hot rides. Then the other side of the Techno 3 system as well, which is nice and light. They did save some weight on this guy while improving some of the ergonomics, which I'm told. So here is a close-up on that Techno 3 push flex system. So from what I'm told here, it basically eliminates the pressure zone on the instep and apparently improves the feeling on closure. So that was a bit of an issue on the Shot 1, so they did go ahead and fix that, which I think is awesome. It guarantees a micrometric adjustment fit system. So those small, minute adjustments you are able to make on the go with obviously the shoe breaking in, with moisture, with sweat. Things are going to change, so this really helps alleviate that. On the top of the toe, we can see that on both sides we have an intake for cold air, as well as expelling of the hot air on the sides as well through those small little vents. In addition, we have ventilation that is on the bottom of the sole here at the top of the toe. So in combination with the top of the toe, we have ventilation on both top and bottom, which helps keep airflow moving and keep your feet nice and cool. On the heels of the shoe, we have something called the Reflex Adjustable Heel Retention System, which essentially gives you the ability to independently tighten down either left or right side of the heel to keep it secure during heavy efforts or sprints, which is awesome because essentially you're not going to be wearing out the heel of your shoe. I know for me, when something isn't perfectly fitting, that's one of the first things on a shoe that wears out. So by giving me the ability to adjust that and tension it down, it's going to improve the durability of the shoe, but as well likely add watts to your power, to your sprint, to your FTP that otherwise would be lost to just essentially nothing in the heel fit itself. So something that's really cool to me as well is all these reflection points on the heel. So we can see the main circular one in the middle, and then off to the sides of that we have left and right, and then top and bottom. So really good reflection points. You're going to be, you're highly visible on the road, which to me is great because from a reflective standpoint, you want something that's moving, not constant. So as your feet are moving on the pedals, you're going to be seen a little bit easier. So Sidi is calling this new sole their C-Boost SRS sole. It's obviously made of carbon fiber, so it is extremely stiff. The power transfer is extremely high. But on this new shoe, on the Shot 2, you can see that we have adjustability built into these points. So this is plus minus 5 mil of cleat adjustability. On the Shot 1, they had this issue that you couldn't pull the cleat back far enough for some riders. So having that adjustability is really awesome, as well as we have the lettering engraved, the mark points, so you can fine tune exactly where your cleat was when replacing them, so that there's no transitional growth problems when it comes to changing your cleat, which is fantastic. On the back of the heel itself, we can see that the ventilation is once again included. So we're going full intake and exhaust from the toe to heel, which is going to keep you running really sweat-free and cool in those hot summer rides. So both on the toe and heel, we have something called SRS sole, so sole replacement system, which essentially is plastic inserts that can be replaced with the main function of protecting the carbon in the areas of that are the most subject to deterioration as you're walking around. So all you'd have to do essentially is remove that screw, and you'd be able to take off the heel part itself and replace it as needed as it wears out in order to protect the sole. So who's buying these shoes? Obviously a high performance road cyclist looking to maximize wattage and power transfer to the pedals, or someone who's looking just essentially to have a really well-fitting, long-lasting shoe with replaceable parts throughout the system, from the fitting system on the BOA itself, to the toes, to the heels, to the actual heel retention system. It's all replaceable, which is fantastic. But someone who's going to want a set of shoes that's going to last them multiple years, rather than slowly wearing them out over time. So I'm really excited to get these guys mounted up with some cleats and try them out. I really appreciate that you guys stopped by to check out the new Sidi Shot 2s. I will be likely doing another review at some point with initial impressions, and likely a long-term review once I've put a couple thousand kilometers on them and able to really talk about what I like, what I don't like, and things of that nature. So once again, appreciate you stopping by. Throw a like below if you can. It really helps the channel. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave a comment below. Thanks so much, guys. Talk to you later.